Hubby is making a nice indulgent breakfast for us today. I'm not sure whether you have ever heard of Baptist cakes, which is basically just fried bread dough. He's let this bread dough rise overnight for how many hours? He let it rise overnight for about 10 hours, I guess. And he'll be frying this up. And we also have over here some sausage. So this is what we're going to be having for breakfast, and I'll show you how he cooks the Baptist cakes in just a second. So now what are you going to do? You're just going to put that
in the oil. Take a little piece off, stretch it out, kind of like a bread elephant ear but smaller. And try to get it not real thin but enough to where it cooks evenly.
Because it's going to rise, right? A little bit when it's in the...
Yeah, and you just gotta let this thing cook. You can see it bubbling. They'll come up. Pull it on the top. You just get them to their golden brown.
How long do you let them cook for?
This depends on how hot it is. So
once you really get the oil hot enough.
Yeah, they usually cook pretty quick.
And you let that oil heat up before you put those in there, right?
Yeah. Like right now, I think the oil is probably floating right around 210 degrees.
And then they cook for like, what, about 10 minutes or so? Isn't that about right?
Yeah, so you can see, we'll take our little handy dandy thermometer here.
Yep.
So, I want to say it's over 200.
Okay.
Let's see how high it goes, because I haven't checked it in a while. 225.
How many degrees?
Like 240 is where it's at right now.
Okay. And then
it's probably it's probably still got to warm up a little bit more yet, because you can see they're not, usually when they're cooking good, it's like deep fry, you know, where it bubbles and cracks and stuff, but I don't like to let it get that hot.
And then you take them out when they're golden brown, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we'll show you the results in a couple of minutes. Ready? Are you going to have a piece of a Baptist cake? Are you going to have some Baptist cake? You're a good boy.
It's running at roughly 300 degrees.
And they're starting to look golden brown.
Yep.
So you let them get just a little bit darker, right?
Yeah, I still got to flip them yet.
All right, so we'll show you.
I flip them a few times because I don't like to let them get black.
Right. Are you eating your breakfast, huh? So Bradley,
Nothing today.
my shelving unit today?
Not at all.
Yes, we are, aren't we?
Nope.
Yeah, these are looking really good, guys. So when we prepare these, we usually, sometimes, we'll put confectionery sugar on them, and you can also add some fruit, like strawberries, or blueberries, or peaches, or whatever your little heart desires.
Probably the ideal temperature would be, we'll find out here now that they're cooking good, probably around 350, 360 degrees.
Okay. Okay, guys, so this is what mine looks like. Definitely not a Weight Watchers breakfast. This is more of an indulgent kind of breakfast. And we usually have these, I would say, probably about once a year. And they are so delicious. Come here, you want a piece? It's Baptist cake. Yum! One of my subscribers asked for an update on this string of bananas that I featured a little while back in a video called Reviving My String of Bananas. I had mentioned that over this past summer, it ended up getting some aphids that I treated with some harsher bug remedies, and I did have quite a bit of die-off from this plant, dieback, mostly on the top and some throughout the long vines. A lot of the bananas died off. So it's doing very well now. I ended up taking some of the strands and I twisted them around the entire top part of the plant and I pinned them down, and now there is lots of new growth on this plant. It's doing very well, so I am pleased about that. And while I'm here, I am going to see if this plant needs water. And looks like we're about a 2, and I know this plant can tolerate a little bit more water, more than the string of pearls for some reason. So I think today, being that I have that right in the center of this plant and it's reading about a 2, I think I'm gonna give it just a little bit of water. So anyway, the update on this plant is that there is lots of new growth since I recorded that video. I am very pleased, and I'm thinking that possibly this spring or summer I may end up trimming this plant back. I'm not quite sure. I thought about trimming it back to about here or so, just to really encourage lots of new growth. I'm not sure whether I'll do that or not. What do you guys think about that? Should I do it? Should I cut it back? Let me know what you think. I'm gonna give this guy just a little bit of water. That's it. One thing on Honey's agenda for today, he's been wanting to put in this extra outlet in the hallway. So that's one thing he's doing today. He's such a handyman, and I am so thankful for him. Huh, honey?
Yeah, sometimes.
Always. Are you playing in the water, sis? A couple of weeks ago, my husband and I bought these shelves, and when I first seen them, I really loved the look of them, and I thought that they would look great in our living room. But now that we have them home and we put them up against the wall in the area that we were going to put them, they kind of appear to be a little bit too big. So I've decided that we aren't going to put these up, and what I'll probably do is return these and buy a little corner shelf to replace them. Okay, my friends, we are going to get out of here and enjoy the rest of our Sunday. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.